Yellow just walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty in a whole lot of vagina. Eat a boozer with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube make it chip, shiver like the winter do.
See me with the crew, I had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
It's like it's a movie when I be gripping the Uzi. And these niggas goofies, me and my goonies gonna be gripping the Thule. They think it's a game to me and the gang is gonna play Call of Duty. Cause all my niggas on that gang, I fell let the thing spit. It's like it's a movie.
They utilized the law. They piled up a bunch of shit that they knew any jury in the world was gonna convict. And what they did was they kind of overlooked. Because one thing I remember watching that R. Kelly, that Saving R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly shit, I remember the parents of one of the girls outside. And I think they was from Chicago or somewhere. They was from somewhere. And they're saying, yo, she just won't leave. They like, well, is he holding her against the will? No, she just don't want to go. So now I'm asking myself, well, shit, if she can walk out and won't walk out, what is the nigga doing wrong? Right? Like, on some real shit, I hate to say it because some of us men, and I'm going to say this shit, I hate to say it. And I gotta say it because some of us men can relate when it's in reverse. I think he was just dicking them down real good. They didn't want to go.
Stockholm syndrome,
You talking about the ones
because
that are
I know with some men, I didn't say, bro.
Right?
I'm saying, of age. I'm saying, bro, why you don't, man, Wack, man? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, that pussy so good, I can't see nobody else with it. What? Yeah, man, Wack, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's all it. I can't. Like, I didn't heard that shit, right? So I'm like, and I'm talking about the ones that's of age, because even the ones that they said was underage, I don't know if the parents was giving consent or was they in a state that was what it was, right? Because I remember it was one of the girls like 16 or 7. What's the legal age of consent up in Illinois?
17.
Right? So I remember hearing 17. I'm like, oh no, that nigga tripping. But then they like, Wack, that's the legal age, right? So now I'm like, now we come down just to some moral shit. Like, you know, hey, you know, I wouldn't do that. You know why?
Nah, but they said that he was taking. They said that he was taking females that was where he was at, taking them to places where it was legal at, so that he could fuck with them. Like what, nigga? But
see, he couldn't do that because you have to your identification, all that got to match that state. You can't just because at that point in time you kidnap.
That's why they called it human trafficking.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the trafficking charge right there.
That was the trafficking charge.
Now, see, because at that point in time, if you take a female from Illinois that's at 17, and let's just say, and in Ohio is 16, I'm just throwing,
right,
and you drive that female right down there, or let me say she's 16 from Illinois, and you drive her to Ohio, right? Unless you got the parents' consent for her to even leave with you, that's a minor. Mm-hmm. So when you get to Ohio, you can't say, we in Ohio, we can fuck now. No, her ID, school ID, her residence, all that is Illinois.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like you said, with the adults, that shit was on them. With the ones they was just dick whipped, basically, flat out. Yeah. But the children and all that, that's where he fucked up at. And that's what I be trying to make people understand. It's not about all the other shit that he did. It's about that part with the children.
Yeah, he already beat those cases.
What they did with the adults.
Yeah, with the minors, he beat that case.
They used them. Look, they use the adults to give what they call an impact statement, right? How it affect, even though ain't no charges. Yes, I was from this age to this age and this long, and this what it did. So it's like, I don't know how many women got on the stand on that nigga. But
my God, it's a lot of stories.
And I'm gonna be real though, right? I'm gonna tell you why I don't feel sorry for the nigga. I'm gonna tell you why I don't feel sorry. I gotta keep it real. That nigga got an extra run because we all know when he got caught pissing on that minor, he was supposed to get up out of here. He manipulated that shit.
Yeah, I was
And
about
he
to say,
still got how many years after that? He was free. He got it, bro.
that was
Decades.
2005.
He got a good run.
Hey, he was supposed to get
that's
low.
what I'm saying. Yeah, he kept on, and I feel like, nigga, you was supposed to win back then, so he got another, 10, 15, 20 years or some shit after the fact when they finally got him. Nigga, you was really supposed to be in prison.
For real, Wack. Hey, Wack. They said he was grooming. They said he was grooming girls. What they mean by he was grooming boys too?
Yeah, I never knew that.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about no boys. That's new.
Oh, no, I don't know
That's what Reek read.
He wasn't doing no shit like that.
Now I know about
I don't know
14.
about the boys.
I know about 14 and 15 year olds. He used to go to Kenwood High School.
But wasn't there?
Yeah, he used to go to a lot of high schools for sure.
They did say he was messing with a boy.
No, they showed that. They showed
there
that he
was
used
a
to go
boy
outside
that
high
came
school.
for
Hey, that shit wild. They said that nigga used to pull up in front, like, and post up and wait for him.
Nigga, I'm a witness of it in a limo, nigga. Like, he the only nigga in the city with a limo, so you know it's him. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real.
Yeah, that nigga was supposed to get low.
Pull up.
Now here go the thing, right? And I pulled a dude in here. Where the nigga at? I just pulled you up from Chicago. Easy. Come off your mic. I pulled him out the chat.
Wack, you think that nigga gonna kill himself? I don't think that nigga can
Yeah,
do that.
definitely kill himself.
What's the word, Wack?
So Easy, you from Chicago, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here go my thing. Out of all these girls he fucking with throughout Chicago, I know at least one or two of them gotta be tied to one of these crazy niggas that contribute to Chirac. Why they never got rid of this nigga?
Nah, that nigga was private.
He was paying.
Man,
Trust me, he been pressured. He was paying.
Now I know he was pressured because I was used to pressure him one day. The nigga did a show at the Forum. My man's there my man Promise called down. He said, Wack, a couple of my GDs want to holler at this nigga. He been ducking them. It was about a bag. They gave the nigga like $300-400 to do something. He been ducking them. I think he was trying to get the money up on tour to give it back to him. And it's funny because my man fucking Tubby, Sean Holiday, who work in the industry, every time I see him, he reminds me of this because me and my wife, I told my wife, come on. I said, we're going to walk to the security gate. You just follow my lead. So as I'm walking through the security gate, Rock, you know I do. I'm talking to my wife, like, listen, as soon as we get to the dressing room, you make sure you get this shit right. I'm getting these motherfucking phone calls. I left that responsibility in your hand. I walk right past the security from the audience, nigga. Now I'm in the back. I'm in them back tunnels. When I get to the back tunnels, here this nigga comes. I walk up on the nigga, hand him the phone. Tubby sitting right there. He had two Samoans with him. I tell the Samoan, hey, listen, nigga, it's already too late. I was going to do something, be done. Hang the phone. The GD's on the phone with the nigga. They tell the nigga this could be a 357, but get us our money, right? I might have just said too much. This is why I don't worry about when people be talking the GD thing with this little J Prince nigga. Like I tell nigga, we all got relationships. I ain't worried about that, right? But even back then, I seen that they was on him, but it seemed to me like, nigga, you bringing this black eye to the city. I'd have thought by now R. Kelly shot up in the studio, something.
Hey, Wack, you want to know what it is? I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Wait,
a lot of these niggas. No, look, a lot of these niggas.
Volcano?
Yeah, this Volcano. A lot of these niggas gonna be mad, but I'm gonna tell it the truth. I was born and raised in Chicago, grew up there my whole damn life. A lot of these older niggas be doing the same thing he do. They be fucking with these little girls, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. That's real talk. I'm gonna keep it all the way above. When I was 15, it wasn't a girl my age that would date me. All the girls that was my age, they only dated niggas that was 22, 23, the D-boys, the niggas that had chains and cars and shit. Anybody that was 15 my age, they did not want to fuck with a nigga. And that's real shit.
Hey, Volcano, where you from in Chicago?